Hi, I'm John Connell. I'm a global artist ambassador for FENIX 360, and I'm joined today by the singer, songwriter, artist, Meditative Animal. Hey, Animal, how are you, man?
Hey, I'm pretty good, thanks. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I love your studio there. It's very
Uh,
cool. So listen, we are going to tune into some of your content, Animal, that you've got up on your YouTube channel and give people a chance to sample it here. And then when we get back, I'd love to learn about your journey as an artist. Sound good?
yeah, sounds great.
All right, thanks, brother. Okay, everyone, tune in now to Meditative Animal and Social Gravity.
Could the concept of free possibly better be watched way out to sea than dictating our deeds? Shouldn't matter the heartbeat, more like our destinies than just buried inside for our egos to ride, yeah. Wild or tame, yeah. Heavenly or blame. If you went up in flames, I think it'd be a shame. Will there be a time where peace and justice don't just seem like a paradox? It'd be so refined to see mankind be the kind of man you find. Righteous state of mind doesn't really have to cost us all a dime. If everyone was kind, utopia wouldn't be such a fantasy. Utopia wouldn't be such a fantasy. Utopia wouldn't be such a fantasy.
Animal, great work, man. I really appreciate it and really happy to have you here today. Listen, I wonder
Thank
whether or not you might give us some insight about your storyline. How did you become an artist?
Well, I've been singing all my life. Like I was in choirs and chorus and stuff growing up, and I actually was more of an artist, visual artist, until I was around 18 or around the year 2000.
Huh.
And then I picked up a guitar and I was hooked, and I decided to also pick up hand percussion right around the same time. And I started writing songs right away and really taken to it because I felt like I could get a lot more out there for society in terms of like conscious content and maybe some insightful lyrics or wisdom or insight or whatever. I don't know.
No, I dig that.
I
Yeah.
I felt like I could do more with my music than I could with my art, or at least in some ways. But they also complement each other since I do the artwork for my music too.
That's cool, Al.
Uh,
Hey, listen, that visual art or fine art that you originated with, what medium were you working in?
I mostly either use pen and ink, pencil, drawing, or I also do stuff with watercolor. And sometimes I combine pen and ink and watercolor together, kind of in like a illustration almost type of style.
That's cool because, even your studio there reminds me of the artist Escher and his
Yeah,
work.
one of my
Right.
favorite, Ali.
Oh my God, it's absolutely beautiful, man. So at any rate, I can tell that's one of your inspirations as far as artists are concerned. And
Oh,
your music journey, when you picked up that guitar, were you self-taught or did you take lessons or how'd that go?
I was pretty much self-taught. I had one of my good buddies who lived right down the hall from me in my dorm freshman year of college. He knew a lot of music theory and stuff, and kind of gave me a couple pointers because I had never really taken much music theory except for elementary school music class, which
Right.
was and was a long time before that. But mostly self-taught. I had one of those like learn to play guitar kind of beginner books that I thumbed through, but I didn't really like doing the exercises. I preferred to just make up my own stuff.
That's cool. And listen, for my own journey on that, got myself a Bob Dylan book and I didn't know how to play guitar, but I just wanted to. And I saw the pictures of the chords where little dots on the diagram and taught myself 3 chords and found out I could play 100 classic rock songs with those 3
Yeah.
chords. So I've been kind of entertaining myself ever since, and love music with passion. So I really appreciate artists like you who have brought it to a level where you're commercially viable and you're really using your voice, as you say, to make a conscious difference and to bring your vibe into the world and your voice and frequency in a more dynamic and beautiful way. So, I commend you for, and thank you for sharing that journey. Hey,
Well,
where were you born, Animal? Where are you from?
I was born in Exeter, New Hampshire.
Oh, no kidding. So you're an
Yep.
East Coast guy. All right.
Yeah.
And that's sacred ground out there, up along that northeastern corridor, all the way up through Maine and up into Nova Scotia and Canada and all. So I'm sure that the natural environment there gives you a lot of inspiration too, huh?
Oh yeah, it's beautiful here. And you definitely get all 4 seasons, and sometimes you get more like 12 or 13 seasons.
Right. Yeah, every 15 minutes it changes. So let me ask
Yeah.
this question then, man. When you're down or you're feeling blocked or what is it that you do sometimes to replenish kind of your spirit so you can create your art?
My primary method for coming up with inspiration for like lyrics and anything artistic, usually I like to have an idea of what I'm going to do before I go into it. And so I usually meditate to do that, maybe burn some incense. Actually, a lot of incense is psychoactive. So kind of set the mood with some incense, maybe put on some meditation music, maybe some binaural beats every once in a while,
Right.
or like Zen monk chanting and stuff like that. Or I like Indian music a lot, instrumental stuff, jazz, hip hop. I usually try and set like a soundtrack to put me in a mood, or at least be good for the background. And then I'll just get comfortable and maybe close my eyes and see where it takes me. Sometimes you got to take a break too. Sometimes I take a day off and I just crack a beer, and that's about it. And smoke a bowl of herb,
Right.
That
Yeah.
kind of my sacraments.
Listen, you know what I mean? You and I are a lot of similar in that space. I like also to use herb and incense and Palo Santo and other kinds of spiritual cleansing in a way. And it's kind of very renewing, and there's something honoring about it. I also like indigenous influences and that respectful, harmonic reverence that comes with that.
I'm kind of shamanism. I even had a bit of a calling earlier in life, but I'm kind of like a layman style shaman, if anything. But I've got pretty seriously into it at points.
You listen, me too, and I appreciate that. So I'm glad we have that in common, bro.
Yeah, me too.
So listen, let me ask this next question. What do you have? I mean, we below the interview today, your social media channels will be there. So I'm going to encourage everyone to go there and also to anticipate you on FENIX 360. And thanks for being part of it. But what do you have that you're working on now or coming up or you want to promote animal that we should anticipate?
Well, just in October, I just released a 7-song EP called Social Gravity. That first song was the title track for the album.
Dig it.
And kind of what I'm promoting right now, mostly, but I am already working on my next album. So
Cool.
I don't know. You can find it at the website, meditativeanimal.com, or it's all over all the streaming services and everything. Just look up Meditative Animal, Social Gravity, and you can find it on whatever service you use.
That is perfect. Well, listen, that's exactly what we'll do, Animal. Everyone, I want you to tune in to Animal's social media channels you find below. Anticipate him coming on FENIX 360, and we're looking forward to having him. And thanks for being with me today, brother. I really appreciate knowing you, and thanks so much.
You're welcome, and thanks for being a great host.
Yeah, thanks, bro. All right, man. Peace out there, all right? Take care.
Peace. Myself hell. I don't want to be just human, 'cause humane sounds twice as well, but I can't